Guys, and welcome back to MLB 25 Road to the show. We are posted up in the hotel in Tampa because we got the Rays, baby. Let's see what we've got going on. We were just talking about this a couple episodes ago. Obviously, the Rays are not playing at Tropicana in real life at this point in time. I'm curious where we're going to be. They're playing at the Yankees spring training facility because Tropicana was destroyed in Hurricane Milton. It looks we're back at Tropicana Field. Okay. Interesting. So we're rest in peace. We're playing in Tropicana before the roof was torn off by a hurricane. So this should be interesting. Nice little ode to what it used to be. I honestly don't even know what their plans are. Weren't they considering potentially not fixing it, potentially moving somewhere? I don't know. Lots of rumors in Florida sports right now. Slider, splitter, four-seam, sinker, sweeper. Zach Little on the mound. Yeah, there were talks at one point about them possibly coming to play in Orlando, which would have been sick.
Mission accomplished.
Obviously would have loved that. There's talks about Orlando potentially trying to buy some sort of a baseball team at some point. There's like a big group that's raised a bunch of money. There's also talks of the Jags. They're getting a new stadium. They might come down and play in Orlando for a couple of seasons while that thing's being built. We're going to focus up here, Trev, because we're not putting the bat in the ball here. But, yeah, it'd be cool to have another pro sports team here. Obviously, we've got the Magic as well as the Pride, Orlando City Soccer Club.
Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time.
It's outside, not going to swing at that 2-2 count. Here we go, baby. Ton of lock in, but, yeah. Rest in peace to this stadium. I'm pretty sure their plan is to recover it at this point. If you guys know more than me, let me know. I'm sure it's just a quick Google away, so we could maybe check that out just for old time's sake.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Okay, going to start off this episode with about the worst at bat of all time. 9 pitches in, or 8 pitches in. Here's the 9th.
Try to move it around, create just
going to foul that one off. Let's make it 10, bro. A good double digits. Come on now. Going to foul that one off, too, even though it was way up in the... Dude, we're going for a world record. What's the world record is the real question.
Couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing.
Oh, my goodness. All of that just to pop up to center. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I got a couple of questions I got to answer here. So the most pitches in an at-bat in the MLB was on April 22nd, 2018 between Brandon Belt and Jamie Barria. The at-bat consisted of 21 pitches, which is absolutely insane. Barria? Not sure, but yeah, 21. We were halfway there.
And that's a base hit.
Were they just talking about it, Maria? I think the announcers might have just been talking about it. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Trev, we just got to lock in here, buddy. Dynamic challenge coming up, top of the 4th. We're down by 1. We're going to hit a home run. Slider, splitter, four-seam, sinker, sweeper. Dude, can you imagine? Oh, my goodness, we did it. Let's freaking go. Also, I want you guys to see something. So this is the normal. Do you hear that distance difference? If you pull this trigger here, it opens up the back side of it and it makes it louder. I'm probably not going to use that a lot because it's already loud enough, but I figured that out today. Beautiful work, baby. Way to tie things up, Dirk. There she is.
The sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot. It's
one last time in the old school Tropicana boys sipping on that OJ. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, nobody on. Slider, splitter, four-seam, sinker, sweeper. Already hit on him once. We could do it again. That's a glorious beard, that's for sure.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Drop, please. Oh, that's hanging up there way too long. Okay, I'm going to start looking up what the plan is for Tropicana Field. Rays have announced they are backing out of a new stadium deal for St. Pete. They're moving forward with plans to repair Tropicana Field, the current home, with a focus on a new roof and other necessary repairs for the 2026 season. All right. 4-1, the boys are buzzing. Let's get it done. Down 0-1. Go back to Cleveland, he says. That's why you're sitting out there in the stands, sir. Your team's getting beat. It's going to be great, though. You know, they're going to be beat by the World Series champions. I'm not sure if the Rays are
You'll take that
competing or
anytime
not
you can
here.
get
I
him
don't
to
think
find
they
a
are.
hole.
Runner
We're
on
going to
the
get
go.
in there. Easy
Squirts away
peasy.
a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without
Got our
a throw.
oven mitt on, baby. That's 20
20
stolen bases on the
for
year.
him this season.
Been a slow grind to get our speed up to get to that point that we
The
can
other
really
way,
kind of get that done.
Caminero whips it to first.
Just going to play it smart
And
here.
it's 2 down.
Still in scoring position, looking for somebody to hit us home.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next
Got
for
enough
Cleveland,
bat boost.
Anthony Volpe.
We're going to take off.
Here's the pitch.
Go.
Runner breaks
Keep
for
running,
third.
keep running, keep running,
On
keep
the
running.
ground
That's going to
is
make it
short.
through, maybe. Nope.
Tag, and he's
No!
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
I thought for sure we were going to be
Second,
fine there,
2
dude. I didn't even think there was a
Logan
chance.
Driscoll now at the plate.
He definitely wasn't going to get the guy at first. I don't know how he possibly got us, but that should be the game.
Is the ball game.
We'll take it down. Okay, so we've got a bunch of tokens here. We were working on a batting perk, right? Was it Scorched? We're going to keep working on perks here. So do we want... I'm going to say runner in scoring position. We're going to say runner on base. We're going to spend 8 tokens on that. Plate vision, contact, swing timing. I feel like we're going to want contact, and then we're going to get through to mastery. Okay. I don't know. I feel like we're in a good spot. We were talking about this in the last episode. I kind of want to try to increase some of these perks and see if we could get us in some interesting situations. Those perks, dude, they kind of turn you into a superhero. I don't think it's the best use of tokens, but I think it'll be fun to see if we can get some interesting setups and situations happening here towards the end of the season. So gonna keep investing points in that, and we'll see if it works out. Top of the second, nobody on, nobody out. 4-seam circle change, curve at a slide.
Back to work. And he hits a ground ball
I actually
right
really
side.
like that one. We just reacted a little bit
Steps on
late, didn't get our
first for the
PCI
out.
over in time, and obviously hit it over to
One
right
out,
there.
base
Top of the
is
fourth,
empty.
1 out, nobody on. Nothing ball game. These Rays unis
And that
are
one's
sick,
fouled
dude.
off. Fourth
Black
inning
with the
underway,
mana
no
ray on there.
score.
I think it's a mana ray. That's inside.
Just missed.
97 mile an hour on that 4-seam. He's throwing some heat. Some light gas. That's some... It's got that 89 octane, bro. He's not quite 91 or 93. He's got 10%. He's got 10% ethanol in that thing, but it's still looking pretty good. As is that. That's 98 pure race gas, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Dick.
They move in front. It's 1-0.
Let's go, dude. Okay, back-to-back games with home runs. Things are looking all right.
He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor.
Back-to-back
if you keep that
solo
breaking
shots,
ball
kind of
down.
a
That time he got punished for it.
unfortunate
Hitter
way
just
to
did a
do
really
things.
good
We're going to look to
job of
catch
staying within
this.
himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Is he going to try to tag it up? He is. He's done. Absolute. Oh! Oh, we got him!
When you're already in scoring
Dude, that was...
position, if you decide to tag, you really want
That was
to be
really close. I thought he was safe.
confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise,
Oh
you take a
my
potential
goodness, dude.
run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
What a hose! That was absolutely amazing. Look at that camera angle, too. I like the cinematics. All right, got a guy on first base here. Let's see if we can get something done. 4-seam circle change, curveball, and a slider.
He's been outstanding in this one, so that home run is
The
really
solo
been the
shots are
only big
great,
sign
but
of
I would
life
like to
from
have
either
somebody
offense.
to run around the park with. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen there. Okay. Top of the 8th, 2 on, 1 out. 4-seam slider circle change from Pete Fairbanks.
Cleveland on top 1-0. Pitch
Oh.
misses, and that's ball 1.
Here we go.
Next off,
That's going to be in there, but we'll hold on that. That wasn't the best pitch to look at.
Something in the infield.
Going to be looking for something in the sweet spot where we can hit it in the nice part of the bat, have a run. Behind on the 4-seam, 100 mile an hour just blew that right by us, bro. That was embarrassing.
Out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's
1-2
where
count.
you get hurt.
Oh, able to catch up with that one. Unfortunately, it's not going to have enough gas on it, but it will advance the runner. Nope, it's not. Just kidding. Okay, he gave him a little okey-doke there, just trying to make him make a mistake. But I think
Really
I
incredible
hope
performance on the mound. You know
we should be
he's
able to
gonna
win that
stew a
ball
little
game.
bit.
Up 2-0 in a 4-game set. It's going to be a long one, man. Got actually 2 back-to-back 4-game series in this episode. So let's see what we can do. 4-seam, circle change, slider, cutter, curve. I was skipping through and I did not pick. That's fair.
And that's just foul.
I knew it was foul. I was just trying to trick the umpire. I don't know.
2 outs.
Pretty sure he was going to be able to see that no matter what, Trev. But yeah, it's back-to-back 4-game sets here, so going to be a slightly longer episode. Kind of excited for that. We don't get many of those. Gotta foul that one off. Okay, let's maybe not swing at every single pitch. Like it's 0-2. We can chill.
Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's outside. Not gonna swing at that. There we go. Okay, that's there's been 1 strike thrown and you got 2 of them on your count. So you gotta calm down a little bit here, Trev. Let's get this RBI.
Because that's where you get hurt.
There it is. Exactly what we were looking for. He's a 68 speed. He should be able to get there. I'm gonna try going all the way. My goodness. Okay. I was nervous. I thought the pitcher, it looked like the pitcher was running cutoff right there. So we're going to trade places. We're going to get that run. We're going to stay here in scoring position. If we can get another rip, we're going to be able to get in there again, baby. Let's go. Okay, that's how you turn almost a non-existent first inning into 2 scores. Now we're up 4-0 and a couple of guys on. 4-seam, circle change, slider, cutter, and a curveball from Ryan Pepio. Pepiot? Okay. We're really swinging early on him, huh? Everything's going down that right. Not right. Left field line. Now we're going to be late.
He was late.
Stay locked in, Trev. 2 outs. I wouldn't mind clearing the bases is what I was about to say, but unfortunately that's just not going to have enough on it.
He makes the grab, and
it's okay, though. Great start to the game, baby.
So 2 down.
I mean, a little 4-game sweep wouldn't be bad. If we can get it done. Oop. I thought about diving. We're not going to dive. We're just going to play it smart.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just got to play it smart, man. We are going to have to start kind of locking in because I think there might be 2 more episodes after this one before we get into the postseason. So we're really going to have
and it's 1-0.
Have to start playing smart. Top of the 4th, up by 4. 2 outs every time we come up to bat. That's not exactly ideal. Oh, my goodness, that thing is nasty. That looked like it waved through the air at me. It looked like it went up, and then down at the end.
Up the middle, Lau. Tosses to first.
I'm going to be honest. I took a break between the last 2 games, and this one went down. My lovely wife made me some delicious avocado toast. My belly is so full right now. I had some sausage on there. Catch that, get it back.
And there's 1 away. Now a throw to first.
Oh, my goodness, dude. We almost got him. That would have been nasty if we would have sauced him up right there. Another dynamic challenge. Let's actually take the challenge this time. 4-4. Let's hit a leadoff homer. 4-seam slider, curveball, and a cutter from Joe Boyle. But yeah, dude, I'm just like stuffed with sausage and avocado and tomatoes and everything else right now, so I can hardly even think. Okay, well, boys, we had a great first 2 innings, and everyone since has been terrible.
Base hit.
We're not going to be able to get him. I don't think.
And he's out.
Oh, my goodness, baby. Let's frickin' go. Huge. Absolutely huge right there. Just throwing darts from center field. This feels good. We have invested a little bit in our arm. Oh, my gosh. That was on the fly, too. Absolutely perfect. Can't ask for much more than that.
1 out.
Oh, all right, we answer back. Top of the 8th, got a guy in scoring position. Is that our boy Ramirez? Yes, it is. 4-seam slider, circle change. He's getting us some batting bonuses. We're getting him some running bonuses. I'm swinging at every pitch right now, so we got to lock in on that. But hopefully we're going to be able to get a single, get him home, extend this lead.
Is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Yeah, Ramirez is a dog, dude. He's been the key to this team, truthfully. We wouldn't be scoring like we do if he wasn't running like he is and getting on base like he is. 2-1 count.
The best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
Get over.
That's the one.
Yes. Let's freaking go. I mean, it's not what we wanted,
as they can't make the play.
but we'll take it. We get a couple of guys on, just enough to get us in double play position.
It's just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And we freaking called it, dude. That's unfortunate. Would have been potentially different if it would have got over him, because we probably would have tried stealing there, and then we would have had 2 guys in scoring position. Or actually, we would have had 1 guy in scoring position and 1 guy go home and you know, score there, but it's okay. Not a big deal. As long as we get a couple more outs, just 4 more outs, we're going to be fine. And we can win this ball game, which it looks like
Number 7 played pretty
we
well
were
in
able
this
to do.
win.
Just giving people the gunny from center field, bro. That feels good. It kind of makes me want to focus more on our throwing power, our arm strength. But it also is kind of fun to be looking at some of these mastery perks. So do we want to? So we have all the following must be true. 7th inning or later. Run differential at most is 3, and there's a runner on base. So this is actually huge. We're going to get a 50% exit velocity boost. Do we want a contact boost, plate vision boost, or a swing timing boost? I'm going to say probably contact, I would think, would be the most important thing. Or do you think swing timing? Probably contact. And that's going to give us a mastery perk. Let's freaking go. Game 4. Let's get it, baby. Going to be going for the 4-game sweep. I don't think that's been accomplished so far in this series. We're going to hit a leadoff double or better, and it looks like we got our work cut out for us. Down by 2 early. 4-seam splitter, cutter, 12-6 curve from Taj Bradley. And he's going to give us a 4-seam right down the middle of the pipe. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get anything there. Okay. You know?
Man at first, 1 away.
They're going to add 1 more run. Here we are a couple innings later. Got a guy on first base. He's not very quick. Going to take a lot to get him around, Trev. Going to have to be a deep double.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Underneath on the 4-seam there. Oh, no.
Brennan leads off first with 1 away.
Just starts with that first domino. You know what I mean? Just need that first. That first good hit, get that first run. Look at us swinging up there, dude. That curveball's disgusting.
Out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
I have to foul that one off to stay alive. Come on now.
Yeah, they'll do it
Let's get a little strike, just a little nibble. Like an ant colony, bro. Take it down an apple. We're just gonna slow.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Slowly but surely start taking him down, which is not happening so far. Bottom of the 5th, it's 1-3. It's going to be fine.
And not many guys can spot them consistently.
Just trying to claw my way back in that. I mean, you got to swing at those. You also,
found a way to corral a split, and he can play
I don't know.
dime just like
that one looked like it was going to be a ball. So like getting some more balls and getting a more even count means that you're going to get some better pitches to potentially be able to hit. It's all a chess match. He's got us so far.
Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Goodbye! A hit or 2 you were talking about, Mr. Announcer. That looks like a pretty good hit to me. Dude, that gets so freaking loud. My goodness. The next hurricane vlog, we're going to have to use this. We see some stuff coming, just get outside and start ringing it. All right, so that's going to bring us within 1. Unfortunately, nobody was on to make anything happen. We do have a dynamic challenge coming up. It's 2-3 with a guy on first. We're going to try to hit him in. 4-seam slider and a circle change. Pete Fairbanks on the mound. 4 pitches in.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 to Diaz. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Two outs. Runner on first. And here's the catcher.
I'm not talking about that. That's some horseradish, bro.
Final strike.
And Bo Naylor's gonna freaking pop up. That's some horseradish. Look at this. Look at bro. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at this. Just twisting and spitting and hoping. Living on a prayer out here. Grabs it. That's just so frustrating. Not gonna lie, man. I really wanted that win. I wanted that 4-game sweep. I don't know if, I mean, technically, I was going to say, I don't know if we'll get another chance. Technically, this is the last chance right here. I guess we could 4-game sweep in the playoffs, but likelihood of that happening is not very high.
Into the outfield.
Where? Bro.
Makes the turn and heads for second.
We're going to catch him. It's okay. Get it there. He's going to go 3. We're going to get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, my God. Where was our right fielder? Why do you have me running most of the way when it's in your field? We're down 3-0. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't the best cutoff route that we could have taken. We kind of ran it a little bit shallow and it got biased. That's not what you want. We should have been running a little bit deeper. Okay, Trev, we got to stop swinging at everything, all right? Yes, you had some great avocado toast, but it's time to lock in.
He features a changeup, a four-seamer.
Wife is just trying to make me slow and fat and dumb. just can't leave. No, toast is such a good cook. She always makes things super healthy too. Drop, 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 drop. Yes, let's go! Look at that dummy. We're going 3. Look at that dummy, bro. It could have been a single and you turned it into a triple. What a dingus.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hit.
What a dingus, bro. Who does that? Especially this early in the game.
Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't.
Got a guaranteed single. Trying to be a hero out here. Doesn't actually make anything. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, I was pressing back the entire time. Bro was stuck in a washing machine right there. That was a glitch, 100%. I kept pressing back. I was pressing down and then also to the left. I'm pretty sure it's down that makes you go backwards. But I was pressing down and to the left, and he just kept spin cycling. Okay. Well, their left fielder doesn't look like as much of a dingus now. He knew we were going to get into that situation. My goodness. Okay. Never a dull moment. I don't know. Was I actually hitting the right stick, maybe? I don't know. I don't think. I know I was pressing down and then to the left. Sometimes it just gets weird. Good hit there. Good look. Just not going to find a gap.
Drops into the glove. 1 away. Back to the top.
Got a guy on first base.
Tyrone Blanco steps in for the Royals.
Let's see if we can catch this. No, we're going to go 3.
And
Don't chow. Don't chow. You freaking dungo. Dungo? I mean, I'll be honest. We've been making these throws from center today. It's been pretty nice. We have been absolutely gassing it. It's 10-2, bro. Can we just go home? Can we pack it up? Let's just leave. Holy cow. Bottom of the 6th. 1 out, nobody on.
And it's even up.
I mean, this is pretty tough. You know, back-to-back 4-game series with no break in between. I don't think the team has seen anything like this so far this year. We're gonna get locked back in. There it is. Watch 2 pitches go by. That's all you need to reset.
Out to short. Now a jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Got him. That's an out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the
12-2, bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Rally time, scorched. Going to be underneath the 4-seam there. Right idea, wrong performance.
2 outs. And that one lifted in the air center
field.
Dude,
it's so that's right there. That's so close to where we need it to be, but it's just half an inch off. This has been an entertaining episode so far, dude. My goodness. Okay, started off with 3 wins, couple of back-to-back losses, some weird stuff happening in between. We're going to try to drive in all the base runners. All we need is a deep double. 4-seam circle, slider, cutter, curve. Let's answer back, time to clap back for that molly-whopping that we got yesterday. That's going to drop. It's not going to score everybody, but it will get one.
It's 1-0.
First to strike. Let's get it done, baby. Bottom of the first, still no outs. I'm going to take an extra big lead and hope that we can try to prevent a double play if possible.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Set down on strikes. And a big sigh
Not a
of
strike
relief
out there.
from the
That's
mound
okay.
with that called third
I'm going to keep
strike.
taking this extra aggressive
And up
lead.
next
If
for
we go
Cleveland,
3, will he
Anthony Volpe.
go for it?
Reagan throws over, and he's back in there.
That was a little bit too close, dude. My
Playing the
goodness.
ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
I mean, we're halfway
Ground ball could be 2.
to second there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we do that. Now we've got 2 guys in scoring position and 1 more chance.
So
I know it was
Here's
aggressive,
Lane Thomas.
but sometimes you gotta be aggressive. You gotta go for the meat. Just freaking take that
Nice
thing
grab.
like it's yours and just grab onto it.
What a
And
play to end the inning. 1 out and a runner at second.
RBI base hit, easy peasy. Bottom of the third here, looking to extend this lead to 2. 36 steal, 68 speed. Speed's not bad, so he's not going to be stealing anything. Not that he would be on
Swings and
second base
misses.
anyway. I don't know what
And
that
it's 0-1.
swing was,
Moving that
Trev.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ooh, the circle changed. A little bit late on that. 0-2 count. So we got to cut the first pitch swinging. We really haven't been doing that as much lately. Until the last couple of games in this episode.
Whips it to first.
And we're just,
Now
I don't know.
out.
Today I just woke up and I said, F it, I'm swinging, and
Jonathan
it's
India
obviously
at the
not good.
plate.
It obviously works against
Nobody
us, so we got to be a little more
Nobody
decisive
out
there.
with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Nobody on, just going to be going
Line
2.
drive,
Oh,
base hit.
you're fine. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to see
Throwback
here.
in, holds him at
Definitely
first,
didn't bobble
so
that
just a
ball.
single.
That was a tough one, though. That thing was well hit.
1 out, base
2-2
is
ball
empty.
game, bottom of the 5th. Let's be decisive. Grip it and rip it.
Just.
See, like, I had an instinct to swing at that, and we never hit those. That's all the way up top. There we go. Look at that.
He's
Be
been
decisive.
raking
You get in a
recent
great
games,
position.
and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball.
Oh, just too
Makes the
early.
count 2-1.
I
All
thought that was
tied
well
up.
timed.
Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, my gosh. The circle change still a little bit early, just on top of it. All right, here we go. 2-2 count. That's inside.
Not close with that one.
Kind of wishing that hit me
3-2
in my
now.
spleen, bro. Just take the free trip and no pressure. That's
That's
inside.
ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
All right, now we get a little bit of magic with the
Just
base
missed his
running.
spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
We're to see if we can grab
Runner
another
takes off.
lead in this game.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitch.
I was gonna say, I thought that touched the ground,
Ball. Excellent piece of
but
work.
it kind of looked like it was saying
Go
that they got
ahead, run
a
in scoring
2-out
position.
situation there. No, we're good.
Anthony Volpe digs in.
Just chilling. There's no point. We just if he hits
Now
the
this
ball,
man gets away at the plate.
if he hits
Well
the
done
ball,
behind
we're
the
going.
dish.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna run on this one. I'm gonna take an extra step and we're gonna run. I'm gonna take 2 steps. Ooh. Get back.
Inside move to second, and he's back
Woo!
in safely.
I was a little bit nervous about that one, but we're gonna go.
Second is ready
I
to
guess we
push
can
things with his speed. A base hit is probably going
try to
be a
keep
big
an eye.
run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's gonna go
Now
again.
back to second, and they're keeping him close.
Okay.
Only one
I'm
more disengagement
I'm just gonna
left
take the
after
one
that
step.
move.
It's not worth the risk, but we are gonna take off.
Runner takes off for third.
Hit that. Go.
Now here's a flare
Go.
off the bat,
Go.
and it
That's what I'm talking about. That's
base
why.
hit.
Yes,
The
sir.
runner
We're over, and that's gonna give us the go-ahead run.
RBI single, 3-2, they
I
take
don't-
the lead.
I don't like getting left out there. Usually, if it's like the first guy or 2 after us, but if we start getting deeper into the lineup, it just kind of goes downhill pretty quickly. With 2 outs, I didn't want to risk anything. I wanted to
Well, that was an important at-bat in this
try to
game,
take advantage of anything we could. Here we go.
Stepping up to the challenge. Everything was on
Bottom of the 7th.
in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined
just
it
get
in
on
the
base.
center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Down by 1. 4-seam slider, circle change, and a 12-6 curve from Esteves.
And fouled off.
Underneath the 4-seam there. Leading off the inning here. The home half of the inning, that is. Shoot, dude. I was trying to let that go, and I realized it was going to be in, and I reacted too late. That's the problem.
Looking to get the tying
That's
run
inside.
on base.
1 ball, 2
That
strikes.
missed by a lot. And that's ball
Dude, if we
1.
could just
If
get
you
on
can
base,
go
there's a
upstairs
good
little
chance
bit,
we'll be
make sure
hit
you
home.
miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you
Oh,
get hurt.
underneath the slider with some good timing, dude. We're locked in there. It's on there. It's just we're missing by every little inch. That's outside.
Off the outside edge, and now
Good eye,
here
Trev.
it is 2-2.
Good play so far. Be smart here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a
I
foul
didn't
ball.
like it, but it's too close.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's outside.
And that skips into dirt.
Here we go, baby. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That's inside.
And the time
Wow.
is
Okay, your boy is going to war
Well, that's a nice job
in that
of
batter's
picking
box.
up
Huh?
that
Manager
outside
wants us to
pitch
steal. I'm going to
is
take 2
ends up throwing the
steps.
wall. Very gritty.
Here comes the pitch.
Good jump. I don't know if I love it.
That's in for a
We're
strike.
caught.
Throw to second.
Oh my gosh, we're safe. Let's go.
And the tying run is
Woo!
now
That was a good jump. It wasn't a great one. We've had faster ones. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, dude. We just need to play smart.
Maybe it's a little bit risky.
I'm going to take
but
1
they
extra
felt good
step.
about
We're
it
going to
and
play
it paid
super
off. See
defensively.
if they can turn this into a big run.
That's towards center.
I'm going to go.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. Way to wheel it, baby. Now, all we need is a sac fly to the outfield, grounder on the infield, anything. I'm going to take,
Pickoff throw. And he's back in on a dive.
I don't know if I want to
In
take
the
2
infield
steps
at
or
the
1 step.
corners.
At least
Don't be
1
surprised
step.
to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
At least 1 step, just in case it's like a grounder to the infield and we got to beat it.
Right side. Mitchell.
Oh, God.
Now
We're in.
2 away
Okay.
as they get a run across.
He totally could have tried to get us there, and there might have been a play, but he was scared.
And
Okay,
we're
4-4,
back.
bottom of the 9th. We're
Bottom of the ninth.
gonna lead off and get on base
Number
again.
7.
That's all. I mean, it worked the first time. Let's try to do it again here. Sweeper, sinker, 4-seam cutter, circle change. John Shriver. Oh, the sweeper out in front of it.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip.
Sidearm
You
guy
wanna
to
see
end
his
things
arms
off, dude.
extended. He likes
Sidearm
the ball
closers are my
away from
kryptonite.
him
We're
a
not gonna
little
think
bit,
about it,
just
though.
not able to square it up.
4-4 in the ninth.
That's inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Come on, baby. God, those, when they release it so low, it's so hard to tell when it's going to be that low. To me, that looked like it was going to be like right here.
That one is
Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. It's not.
And foul as it bangs.
Dude, let me see this really quick. Hold up, I'm just trying to see something. You got any games on your phone?
Off the fence.
Stay locked, Trev. 1-2 count.
Tied at 4.
That's inside.
That misses. Now
Dude, lean
2-2.
into that and take the free trip. Bottom of the 9th. This is so big for you to get on, dude.
Battling
Foul that
here as
off.
He fouls it away.
I wasn't done with my little routine. I've got a new routine. I'm trying to touch all the corners. I'm going to get my thumb warmed up, ready to go. Yes!
Up the middle.
Yes! Okay, we'll take it. You know, not the prettiest thing, but we'll take it. I really wish that could have been that double.
A perfect example right there.
If we could have had that double, if it would have been an inch to the right, we would have been good. I'm going to take an extra step. It's fine. You know, I'm going to make you give me the base. If you want to be that way, I'm going to take 2 steps every time. Give it the base. So you guys told me, I'm testing you guys. You said that if he gets 3 attempts, and if he fails the 3rd attempt, then that gives us the base. Dude, I was waiting. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
And there's one down.
That's just a
That
really
was
nice
that was
catch
close.
on
I was
the run
waiting
right there.
for
He
that
saved
one
extra
to
bases for sure. If the pitcher's
be a
spread,
pickoff
they'll give
attempt,
him
and he
a
didn't do it.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Throw over to first. And he
I'm gonna try it
dives
again
back
here.
in safely.
I'm actually running this time though, and watch it be a line drive to the infield where we aren't able to get back in time,
Back over to
and it's
first.
gonna be
And he's back in
a
that
double
time
play.
as well. And that's
Just a
disengagement
big
number
fat
2.
L right on my face, bro. Right on my chin.
Here goes the runner. Slings to first in time.
So we got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. All we need is Lane Thomas to step up. He's batting 250 on the year. He's 1 for 4 on the day. Shoot, he's already hit his quota. You know, they're going to walk him, so they got to force out at any base. Voice just cracked a little bit. Been recording a ton lately. Take an extra step here. See what we got going on. That's...
Throws to first in time. That's the third out, and we're
that really looked like he pulled him off the bag there. Oh no! Oh shoot!
That is sensational showing.
We won. I meant to watch it. I'm sorry. I always think the bottom one is watched for some reason. How do we end up winning? Who knows? 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI, 2 runs. Pretty dang good, Trev. Dude, we fought for that too. Like that we. We're not the big wig home run hitting, RBI getting whatever. We fought extremely hard for that one. The 2 walks, those are actually really crucial. I'm almost more proud of that than hitting a grand slam or something. Not quite, but close. You know, we can pretend like it's that important to be a team player. I'd rather be in the headlines, but y'all know what I mean. All right, here we go.
And now the first
1-1, my goodness. Shane Bieber on the mound for us. I'm a believer.
And there's a hit.
We do a couple Justin Bieber concerts. Been really good, not gonna lie. Fan of his music.
Got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not gonna leave this
Seems like
in
a
the
decent
umpire's
person.
hands.
I don't know.
They're gonna be aggressive.
Ups and
He's in a
downs. I can't
location
imagine
where you
being
get
thrust
those
into that
arms
much fame and
extended
that much
he
money
loves
at
to
that
do. So
that
nice
age.
job
I
right
think he was
there,
really taking
coming back
advantage
in
of
that
in the
at-bat.
industry and stuff. Kind of sad. He does seem like he's gone off the deep end recently. I
As he looks at
don't know if you guys have
ball
seen
one,
some of the
no
stuff he's been posting. Also seems like maybe he's just, I don't know, not caring anymore. Goodbye.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he
You can't throw me a curveball up. That's my favorite pitch to hit. I knew it as I saw it leave his hand. It was done. There it is. Let's freaking go. Dirk Dingers!
It wasn't coming back.
As I'm saying that, oh yeah, I like fighting for those base on balls, whatever else. Nah, fam, we like to hit the homers. Come on now.
Per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch
inside.
angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Number 7 stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's why Savannah Bananas dancing umpires taking your job, bro. The robots are taking your job. Oh, the slider. I thought we might get him again there. Bottom of the 4th here, leading off. It's outside.
Next pitch is outside.
See if he can go upstairs.
Batting 381. I don't know if you guys have been following, but I don't want to jinx it right here, but we've been
don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
getting back to consistency. All right, 2-2 count. Hanging in there, baby.
And that one is
3-2.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rip to right.
That's a Ripperinsky. Unfortunately, it's going to be able to be caught by the right fielder. Dang it. That was a good at bat, too. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Go ahead and show me that replay of the 2nd inning. Just want to see this thing just one more time.
And now the center fielder, number 7.
Absolute rip, dude. My goodness, up in like the 7th, 8th stand there. Or 7th, 8th row. Got a guy in first base here. 75 steals, 68 speed. That's our boy Jose. 4-seam splitter, 12-6 curve, and a slider. I went out and then I dropped it. I just didn't drop it in time. Splitter's going to get us there. Okay, down 0-2. 2 great pitches back-to-back out of Hunter Harvey. Four-seam splitter, 12-6 curve at a slider. That's going to find a gap. I love it when it goes right in between and you know there's just no way those guys are going to get there. And, of course, Jose is going to go from first to home. That right there, that Dingers-Ramirez combo is what has made this team what it is, 100%. Get some good base running here. Play it smart.
On the ground, right side.
He's going to advance this up to third. Feeling good about that. Now all we need is some sort of a sac fly, some sort of a single, some sort of an anything. We're going to take an extra step for the heck of it. See if he can't put the bat on the ball, baby. There it is. All right, 5-0 to start this game off. Feeling good about it. You only get 5 XP for stealing from third, or not stealing, but scoring from third. We're diving. No, we're not.
This one looks like trouble.
Right down the middle. We'll get it there.
And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I swear, anytime it's in between the two of us, we're always the one that has to get that. Look at that. Look at that spread down there in the bottom right.
The middle of the field.
1-0. Number 7 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Bottom of the 8, 2 outs. Going to be our last at bat on the game.
And a foul ball.
Circle change. Going to miss that one. Bit too low. That's outside.
The next pitch misses.
Bro hasn't even sniffed the strike zone yet. Come on now. He's going to go inside. Up and in. 4 straight pitches. We almost got up to that one. Or 4 straight balls, I mean.
In that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now he's going to try to hit something in there.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2 for 3 in the day. Try to make that a 3 for 4 out in front of the sweeper there. Okay. Inside. Ah, low. Shoot. Way overthought that. It's fine. Honestly, we're in the driver's seat of this thing. I think we can go ahead and send to the end.
Number 7 had a great
Another dub, dude. Feels good. Unfortunately, I think these are going to be 2 3-1 series. I want to see what these defensive fielding perks look like. Like cannon arm. Arm strength boost. When there's a runner on base and the score is tied. See, these are actually pretty good. Oh, but there's 0 or 1 out, so that's going to make it interesting. Lockdown, pinpoint accuracy, stout defender, defensive stalwart, hose piece, arm strength when there's 1 or 2 out. It's just so frustrating how exact all these are. Like, hose piece has runner on first. If we want to get, you know... I don't know. I feel like both of those are pretty good. Runner on base, score is tied. 0 outs or 1 out. We can do this one. I just want them to happen more frequently. Where'd he go for that? Okay. Those might not be worth it. We'd probably be better off just putting points in our arm strength. I want more stuff to start popping up. We should probably not worry about throwing strength and worry more about what's it called? Hitting perks, because I feel like those are going to become more important. But we'll see. See, like right now, I don't even remember. I think it was any score. I'm not sure.
Fly ball center field.
Can we get this home?
Drops into the
God!
Runners
Go!
from second and third. He'll score.
See, I say that it's not that important, and then that right there, we might have potentially been able to get him. Imagine that's in the World Series or something. You know what I mean? We got to put some points into arm strength. 4-seam slider, circle change, sinker, and a cutter.
Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, number 7.
Dude, that would have been nasty if we could have gunned him from there.
Ball 1. Lorenzen, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Trev. Lock it the F up, bro.
Got him looking. 1 out.
Okay. You know, you're not you.
But that felt like a weird at bat
Well, you need
right
a Snickers.
Didn't give much to hit
How
for
are
the
we
final
gonna? We've got
pitch, and
another
he still
cannon on
got the
perk
backwards
active.
catch.
How are we gonna have two situations like this? Oh boy,
Out there to center.
we're not gonna be able to get it there.
No one can get there. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
He went up there and got it. With 2
I like how
strikes.
we got
I'm
that
not gonna
perk, and then
leave
all of a
this in the
sudden we're getting
umpire's
more
hands. It's gonna be
situations like that. It's
aggressive. It was
7-0
location
right now.
where you get
Four-seam
those
slider,
arms
circle
extended,
change,
he loves
sinker,
to
and a
do.
cutter.
So nice job right there. Coming
I mean,
back
I'm
in the
glad
bat.
to try to be able to use it.
And that's ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch
In
the
that sense, they didn't have
contact.
to
Let
tag
the defense
up.
work behind you. You've got a nice,
So it didn't
comfortable
matter. There you go. 2-0 lead in the count. That's what we
2-5.
want. Let's get this thing ripping. Oh, dirt. We were up in the 380s. That was nice while it lasted. We're now down to 379.
And that is out of play.
I mean, it was a strike either way, but just don't like those inside. It's outside.
Next pitch is outside.
That was tough to
Really
take
good
there.
especially with 2 strikes.
Line
Drop.
drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Perfect
And there's
PCI.
1
Great
And
swing
we're back.
time.
New inning getting started. Now the third
Nothing you can
baseman.
do there.
Mike
Come on now. Let's not lose focus. Let's not lose steam. Ooh, Showtime's activated.
That one is absolutely belted.
Okay, so before we had the rob the home run thing, and we had like the glove that you had to press the button option as well. That's the first time we've had that in the outfield. That was sick. Driving all runners. Here we go. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Got guys on the corners. We got a freaking shotgun spread from our last at bat. No wonder we're not hitting anything. That's low.
Ball 1 there.
He's really not hitting the zone very well. That's inside.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Give it to me. That's high.
That one misses. And it's 3-0.
Dude, I would like to hit the ball today. You know. That's outside.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Runners on
Boo
first
'em!
and third, 2 away.
Boo 'em!
Last
Come
half
on,
of inning
fans!
number 5.
That wasn't anywhere close. Are you sure about that one up? He pitched me 5 balls. It takes me 5 balls to get to first base, huh? Full count here. Tyler Fitzgerald. Let's go, babe.
2 outs. Bases
Come on, big
full.
dog.
And
Big
up next for
tie-tie.
Cleveland, Tyler
Big
Fitzgerald.
tie-tie.
The other way.
I thought that
He
might
steps on
ride the
bag,
line and get
out
past
to
him, but no.
escape a big-
Okay, this is
1 down.
not
Now
a
the
great
4-0
game
hitter
for the
the
squad.
Guardians.
4-seam slider, circle
He's got
change,
some
and a
power,
12-6
no
curve.
doubt.
You know, I would say overall, pretty dang good performance on these two series, both individually and as a team.
Firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Outside low. 1
But this is
1.
not the way we wanted to end it. Come on out. Let's at least get a hit today, Trev. It's outside.
Now 1
Bro, these guys aren't even
Pretty easy
pitching
to get up on
strikes.
that
I mean,
pitch
I'm my
right
own
there.
worst enemy.
Started
We
on
shouldn't
the
have
edge of the plate with the spin. You
shouldn't
know
have a
it's
strike
gonna
here.
finish well off the plate.
Okay, I just wanted to see it. I kind of zoned out for a minute there, if I'm being honest. Got a little extra caffeine here.
Some heat there at 98.
Yeah, we're gonna
miles an
leave that
hour.
one in the
Love to see guys
archives.
compete,
I
and
might
he's
just drag that
frustrated
one to
he
the
wasn't able
recycle
to
bin.
do
I'm just
anything
kidding.
with
Not
that
every
pitch.
game's gonna be
You see
good.
it so well,
That was
but
not
you
good
have
for
to
us
respect it.
individually or as a
Velocity.
squad. But overall,
It's
pretty
fun
good.
to catch
8-game
up.
set. Honestly, I think we were all just tired at the end of 8 in a row. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you guys in our next episode. There's 1 or 2 more episodes before we get into the postseason. It's gonna be great. Let's try to lock back in.